Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our 9 p.m. English News Edition. Here are the top stories. Strategic meeting between the government of Djibouti and the World Bank for the energy sector. And for the international news, in the Middle East, 4 Israeli hostages released in exchange for 200 Palestinian prisoners as part of a ceasefire. Welcome to our newsroom. A strategic meeting took place between the governments of Djibouti and the World Bank to discuss the energy sector. On the government side, the meeting gathered the Minister of Economy and Finance in charge of industry, Mr. Ilyas Musa Dawali, and the Minister of Budget, Mr. Isman Ibrahim Roble, the Minister of Energy and Natural Resources, Mr. Yunus Ali Gedi, as well as the Director General of the EDD, Mr. Jama Ali Geli. The World Bank was represented by its Vice President for the MENA region, Regional Director, and the Regional Representative in Djibouti. The discussion focused on modalities of World Bank support to strengthen the energy sector, a key pillar for the country's economic diversification and competitiveness. The Ministry of Economy emphasized the importance of collective action in this field. The future prosperity of Djibouti depends on our ability to ensure a sustainable and competitive energy supply, which is essential for our economic growth, said the Minister of Economy, Mr. Ilyas Musa Dawali. And now, Djibouti, January 25, Sage and Optimus Job Tech, the national leader in management software, have officially launched Sage Generation Expertise, a revolutionary tool for Djiboutian businesses. In the face of an ever-evolving economic environment, this new software addresses current challenges through automation of repetitive tasks, an intuitive and user-friendly interface, full compliance with Djibouti tax and accounting standards, real-time access to financial data. At the event, the CEO of Optimus Job Tech, Mr. Mohammed Diriye Galab, stated Sage Generation Expertise is more than just a product. It's a solution designed to support the digital transformation of Djibouti and strengthen its competitiveness. And now the Ministry of Women and Family, with financial support from UNICEF and in collaboration with various partners such as the UNFD, the Justice, the Police, Health and INC, organized awareness sessions within communities and colleges. These events were led by Mrs. Fawzia Ali Usman, Director of the Family Departments, accompanied by Mrs. Saida Ahmed, Deputy Prosecutor, and Mrs. Nasra Mohammed Dini, Head of the Child Protection Department of the Ministry of Women and Family. The main goal was to inform the public about the violence experienced by children and to promote the crucial role of the child protection platform. The authorities present, including Deputy Prefect Habiba Jilani and the Vice President of the Regional Council, Abdul Omar, also emphasized the importance of community involvement to strengthen child protection. We're going to Ali Sabih now, where the National Human Rights Commission, the CNDH, in partnership with the National Migration Coordination Office and the GSBMM, continued their regional tour by organizing a panel discussion with students from the Ali Sabih High School. Before the event, the delegation visited the Deputy Prefect of Ali Sabih. The panel discussion with the student was highly interactive, with informative debates that were valuable for the students, who took the opportunity to learn about the important topic of human rights in its entirety and its specific areas, including migrant rights, refugee rights, the right to education. This activity is part of one of the CNDH's main missions, namely the promotion of human rights, which constitutes one of its statutory mandates. Its aim to raise awareness in society to better understand human rights issues. Through this panel with students, the goal was to make these key social actors ambassadors in their communities. On Thursday, January 23rd, 2025, a delegation of dynamic young Djiboutian led by Mrs. Fateh Hassan Musa, Youth Coordinator Department from Djibouti Airport, heading to Japan under the supervision of His Excellency Mr. Hara Kiechi, Ambassador of Japan, and Mrs. Medina Salah, Technical Advisor to the Ministry of Youth and Culture. Their participation is part of the Ship World Youth Program. The Djiboutian delegation is honored to participate in the 36th edition of the Ship World Youth Program, which will take place from January 20 to February 21st, 2025 in Japan. This is the first time for Djibouti, which has had the privilege of participating in this prestigious program. This significant participation marks a crucial step forward in offering young people the opportunity for intercultural encounters, immersive discoveries, and learning experiences. The Ship World Youth Program is a one-month initiative about a ship, providing participants with a unique chance to share experience on various topics alongside 11 other delegations from other countries, as well as a strong representation of Japanese youth. Yesterday early in the morning, Djiboutians who are devoted to their intangible cultural heritage gathered to participate in the closing ceremony of the festivities honoring the Her Isa. The Her from the Isa Somali community was inscribed in 2024 on the representative list of the Intangible Cultural Heritage of Humanity. To immortalize this event, Djibouti Radio and Television mobilized a team of journalists and technicians to ensure comprehensive media coverage. The convoy departed from Djibouti City about 30 vehicles carried out more than 300 people, including artists, local elected officials, and citizens from diverse backgrounds, set off toward Diridawa. And now gifts play an essential role in Isa Somali culture, a practice referred to as a hero. In this context, women hold an important position within the Her Isa. Their equality is not undermined. On the contrary, women, children, and elderly are considered the most vulnerable according to the Her law, and such they receive special protection during major celebration. Women exchanges these gifts known as hero.
Afrikada bari gobto alla dhigay akhyar wada dhasho uliya diira urda cado la kaashaday asaas ku dhigay ila maaye ayaan badana xeerka ciisu garsora mino go'aanada le gurti
We're back in Djibouti, where in the Dora sub-prefecture, the delegation led by Minister Ulufa Ismail Abdo visited the border town of Balho. As usual, this tour in the Tejera region ended in Balho, the final stop of this caravan. The minister was accompanied by regional authorities, MPs, and local elected officials from the region. During this visit, the Ministry of Social Affairs and Solidarity and the Djiboutian Agency for Social Development inaugurated 2 underground water tanks, each with a capacity of 100 cubic meters. These infrastructures aim to combat water stress and ensure better access to drinking water for the residents.
الأمام زارتنا انتم للشعب حاضر
في شؤون الاجتماعية دائما الشعب عند المخاطر
بالخير والعطاء تقدم الشعب في فاخر إلى الأمام وزارتنا انتم للشعب حاضر
في شؤون الاجتماعية دائما الشعب عند المخاطر.
The residents of Balhaw seized this opportunity to voice their concern. One of the main issues raised was the absence of dedicated community spaces for elders, youth, and women artisans, which they felt was essential for fostering social cohesion and providing support to these key groups. In addition, they highlighted the need to strengthen the existing contribution fund, which they identified as a crucial priority to ensure better resources for community development and support. These concerns reflect the community's desire for more inclusive spaces and initiatives that will address the needs of its most vulnerable members. In response, Mrs. Minister Ulufe Ismail Abdo was quick to address the concerns raised by the residents. She assured the people of Balhaw of her strong commitment to finding concrete solutions in the shortest possible time. The minister expressed her dedication to improving the living conditions of the community and emphasized that their concerns would not be overlooked. She promised that the necessary steps would be taken promptly to address the issues they had raised, ensuring the well-being and progress of the residents. Finally, the meeting concluded with a prayer and evocations led by an elder from the Dorra community. This moment of reflection was attended by to bless the initiative and seek divine mercy, asking for guidance and support in the efforts made to improve the lives of the people. This spiritual gesture served as a reminder of the community's deep connection to its value and the collective hope for success and prosperity in the initiatives undertaken.
بقول لها انت واقفه اقول لها اللي واقفه حس لي كراي حس لي كراي قال لي كراي لك لي كراي يتوى لي كراي لو كان لي كراي معانا المريان ولا انت عملت المريان ولا اولا يا كريم لك الماء الوالد زي
And now, after Tajura, the Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarity, Hulufa Ismail Abdo, and her delegation continued their Solidarity Week tour in the Obak region. On the first day of this leg of the tour, the delegation led by the Minister visited Adgenno, located at the foot of Mount Musa Ali, a remote locality in the sub-prefecture of Ali Lidada. The population of Adgenno was present on Saturday morning to welcome Minister of Social Affairs and Solidarities, Mrs. Hulufa Ismail Abdo, alongside the prefect of the Obak region, Mr. Musa Adil Migene, the president of the regional council, Mr. Mohammed Hamid Ismail, and MPs Ali Hamid Hassan and Fatima Muhammad Hamadou. We will provide more details about these activities in Adgenno in our editions tomorrow, inshallah.
Minimo, inquitino.
And now for the international news, the Arab League informed the UN Security Council that it supported the ceasefire and hostage release agreement in Gaza. Liberation of 4 Israeli hostages against 200 Palestinian prisoners in the Middle East. During a meeting chaired by Algeria, an initiative was launched to strengthen cooperation between the Arab League and the UN in order to promote peace in the Middle East. The central topic of the discussion was the Palestinian issue. This is it for this 9 p.m. English news edition. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned for more on RTD.